Hello everybody, welcome back to the United Stand. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is in whatever part of the world you're watching this preview video, road trip, whatever you want to call it. Hello, welcome. Are you excited? Manchester United at Barcelona, first leg of the Europa League knockout stages. It doesn't seem right. Many questions were asked in the two press conferences for both managers yesterday about this game, actually, the magnitude of it, and it being within a playoff fixture for the Europa League. This is a Champions League final. What was it, 2009, 2011? Outside here, the Nou Camp, famous stadium, the last season that Barcelona will be playing here for 2 years now before they go under redevelopment of this place. It's looking a bit run down. I mean, Old Trafford's pretty pretty under the weather at the moment, you would say, but Barcelona Stadium, the Nou Camp, when you go around the back end of it there, it does look a little bit, it looks like a bit of a derelict building from the outside, and then until you get inside you don't really get the whole magnitude of the place, but it is still a special stadium. Attendance tonight, 94,000, down from the 99,000. I think that's down to UEFA regulations. But still, massive game this. Obviously, it will be the biggest attendance of, I would say, probably Europe this season so far. And that just shows you the draw that this fixture is. Thousands and thousands of United fans have started streaming into Barcelona over the last couple of days now. Last night, I think, was the biggest influx of fans on the flights that came in yesterday. Everyone is here. Barcelona was packed last night. I'm sure you've seen all footage on social media of the United fans in their drones, in the bars, celebrating. Hopefully we'll be celebrating this evening as well after a decent result for Manchester United. What is a decent result? We spoke to fans yesterday outside in the build-up to it. I think everyone is looking at this as to just say, let's stay in it. Let's not just get blown away in the first game, as has happened with United before. It's a tough game here. Barcelona flying high, solid at the back, very good defensively. You would say a little bit underwhelming in the forward line, a few 1-0 wins. Lewandowski not scoring as many goals as we thought, but still, they have got absolute quality in depth in this team. You only have to look through that midfield. Gavi, Pedri, you got Frankie de Jong, and then you go into the front line of Rafinha. You've got Ansu Fati in there as well, and obviously, like I said, Lewandowski. Their problem, how you say that, their problem, or on paper it looks like their get at is their defence. But realistically, you look at the fixtures and you go, well, they've actually been doing all right at the back. That's where they've actually been strong. So how this game goes today, how both managers approach it, how Ten Hag, especially for our sake, approaches this game is going to be very interesting. I think it'll be one of staying as solid as possible and giving nothing away. A draw would be a very good result for Manchester United, because I feel like we can take anyone at Old Trafford. I feel like we are confident of beating any team when it comes to the Theatre of Dreams this season, and I think any sort of positive result from this leg going into next week's Old Trafford fixture will be a positive and be enough for United to get through this tie. Barcelona will be thinking exactly the same, top of their league, flying high. Like I said, there is a sort of feel-good factor around Barcelona at the moment. You can put all of the issues aside. Obviously, what they've had to do financially and what's going on behind the scenes has been big story around here, and obviously, like I said, going from 99,000 to 50,000, I think it is, at the Olympic Stadium they now have to go into after this season. It's going to be a hard couple of years for Barcelona, especially in their own league, and how that's going to affect their finances and how they move forward, I don't know. So this season is massive for them, and why these sorts of games coming around are so big. They'll be throwing everything into this to finish this season, this last season at the Nou Camp strongly with as many trophies as possible will be massive for Xavi. He was saying yesterday in his press conference ahead of this game, he's not taking it lightly. He understands the threats. He calls Marcus Rashford one of the best forwards in world football right now, echoed by obviously our manager Ten Hag in his press conference as well. Luke Shaw was alongside Ten Hag in the press conference yesterday, which pretty much says Luke Shaw will be playing. I think everyone will be surprised if Luke Shaw doesn't turn up tomorrow. No Martinez for us, no Sabitzer. We're lacking in midfield. I looked at the travelling squad, central midfield rise, apart from Fred, Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes, we've got Iqbal and Mainu. That's it. We are down to the bare bones in central midfield. That midfield three takes care of itself. We'll know it will be Casemiro, Fred and Bruno. The front three, question marks. Will it be Rashford, Weghorst and Sancho again? Will Garnacho get a start? I honestly feel like it's going to be the front three that we've seen against Leeds. Casemiro would come in for Sabitzer, who is suspended obviously, and in the back four I think it will be Luke Shaw and Varane in the middle, and then we'll see I think Wan-Bissaka and Malacia on the right and on the left. The big call, I don't think anyone's been able to say, is Dalot or Wan-Bissaka. That's the big one in this. But you look at it and you go, Wan-Bissaka really didn't do much wrong before his injury. Will Ten Hag bring him in? Dalot's played 2 games now. This is what Ten Hag does and how he's hard to read. You don't know if Ten Hag is going to go with Dalot because he's been starting games. You don't know if he's going to go back to Wan-Bissaka because he wasn't out of form, he was just unlucky. I think he was down to illness with Wan-Bissaka, in fact. So I think Wan-Bissaka comes back in today. Don't be surprised if it is Dalot. That's all I'll say with that one. But yeah, everything just building up nicely now to the game, and excitement, you can feel it. You can actually feel it starting to build now. Match day is here. The last couple of days has just been a procession of fans just rolling in, streaming in, looking around the museums and Megastore and everything like that. And then you're looking at it and going, today, match day, it starts to get a little bit more intense. Everyone's looking ahead towards the game. Players are obviously just doing their final preparations, and it feels like it is a big game build-up right now. You can feel that massive European night is coming. It feels like it's just there, and the excitement levels now, I can feel myself getting excited for the game. I'm really looking forward to it, and I feel like the vibe last night around Barcelona, the fans and everyone, they're expecting a big result. They're expecting something from this game. I think it's going to be a quality game. Here at Barcelona at the Nou Camp, big pitch, chance for some players to actually step up to the mark. Some players that have had criticism from the fan base over the last few months. I mean, some people have said Bruno Fernandes hasn't turned up in big games. Is this a night for Bruno Fernandes tonight? Is this another night for Marcus Rashford to stamp down that label of being the best forward in world football right now? He is officially, stat-wise, the best forward, the best striker in world football post-World Cup. Last 14 games, 13 goals, 5 assists. He's in the form of his career. This is a night when we need our best players to stand up and be counted. United's momentum that we've got going right now, a win or a positive result from this, and we get through this tie, could set up a bonanza of a final stage of the season. City beat Arsenal last night. Manchester United are officially 5 points off top of the league on the same point, same games played as Manchester City. Win this, go into the last 16 of the Europa League. We've got a final to look forward to against Newcastle in the League Cup as well. This could be the start of an absolutely epic 3 months now for Manchester United. It is going to be tough. It doesn't get much bigger or tougher than this. Barcelona here at the Nou Camp. United's record here, well, we all know what it is. We haven't had the best results here in years gone by. Group stages, we always seem to draw games or get beat by Barcelona. Our best result here came in '99, didn't it? When we actually beat Bayern Munich here. But Barcelona here are formidable. We know this. We're not taking this game lightly. We're not thinking that obviously Barcelona's team is weaker than what it has been over the years. Yes, it is. Obviously no Dembele, no Busquets for this game tonight, but I've rolled out I've rolled out the players that are in this Barcelona team just at the start of this video there. Pedri, he is the one to look out for. He is the one, when Frenkie de Jong isn't pulling strings, he's the one who steps up and is that link into that forward line. Dangerous players. Casemiro has got a job on his hands tonight. Fred is going to have to be prime past Fred tonight. He is going to have to be on it. No mistakes, no silly fouls. He is going to have to, I think in terms of kilometres covered, I think we'll probably see the highest numbers for Manchester United players in that midfield through the whole season tonight. I'll be intrigued to see what the numbers are and the stats are after this game, because I don't think we're going to get much possession of the ball. I think we're looking at maybe a 60-40, 65-35 sort of split. In Barcelona, predominantly, I think their average stat in terms of possession is around about 65%. Here at the Nou Camp, I think we are going to see that. United are going to have to take what chances we can get. The positive I see with United is the pace and the speed and the space that we could possibly get here at the Nou Camp on the break. I think that's where we're going to hurt Barcelona. I think that's our best chance. No mistakes. Don't give anything away for free. Be solid. If they're going to score a goal, they're going to have to earn that goal. They're going to have to play brilliant Barcelona football to get it. If it comes about and they score a will, there's not much you can do about that. Just don't give them any easy ride tonight. Don't give them the opportunity to get in front. We've done it here. I mean, last time we came here, I can remember it now, a mistake from De Gea, early doors. I think Ashley Young was at fault for a goal as well when we were here last time. I look at that team and I go, Wan-Bissaka, no, I'm confident. Malacia, solid. Varane, Shaw. I feel confident in that back four. I really do. I feel like there isn't many mistakes in there. And then Ten Hag has got them drilled. Midfield, guess is where it's going to be tough. It is going to be really tough in midfield tonight. And you know what? Our midfielders are up against some of the best technical players in world football, and you're going to have to surrender possession and accept that that is what's going to happen. It's up here where it counts. You have to stay on it. You have to stay mentally positive in this game. And then when you do get that opportunity and you do get that ball, you have to be positive with it and think that this is doable. I think Manchester United's attitude is everything here, and our patience is going to be key tonight. Let me know what you think, guys. Is your lineup the same as mine? What's your score prediction? Drop your comments in below. Are you looking forward to the game? Are you scared? Get them all in there. Let me know what you think, everybody. Like, share and subscribe to the United Stand. We'll see you for game time tonight. Looking forward to it now. Come on, United.